I believe. I know I've looked live.
Oh, you're
at
live.
Corflu.
That's true. There was your shoulder.
Oh, it's right there.
Blue screen. It was. It took a picture of your shoulder and then went. Then went black. Went to black.
Okay, who are we waving at? Hi, who are we waving at? I don't know.
Nobody yet.
Nobody yet. Oh, well, then I can do all sorts of things.
Folks, the Cambria has been so good to us, especially if you want one of those lovely ceramic coasters. These are good.
Excuse me, Chris, I'm afraid you're
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You're staying here at the hotel, and we encourage you to spend some money with the bar because the hotel has gone out of their way to do things for us. And all of have been first rate all the way. And fortunately, they're a new hotel, so we got away with cheap rates that we would not get away with a year from now. So you're all taking the benefit of that. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Corflu 36, the 36th correction fluid reunion. For those of you who haven't noticed, the Chinese writing on Dan Steffen's art print, Japanese. Sorry. I have already had I have had my drink and my second, buy one get one free. So forgive my mistakes. No, all right. But armed with that, so welcome. For those of you, if anybody is here who's not part of our crowd, Corflu is officially a science fiction convention, but it's really about that part of the science fiction world that started before Star Trek and Star Wars, in which it was a purely literary endeavor, and a lot of us started making mimeographed amateur magazines. Now, a number of people who started in this low teenage hobby have gone on to great things. And some of them are here, and we don't care. Because here, no matter what you've accomplished in the rest of the world, the only thing we care about is what you've done in that area of fandom. We say that fandom is a way of life. We have all. We also say that fandom is just a goddamn hobby. And that is equally true. And those two philosophies need not be mutually exclusive because it is both. Because fandom is just a goddamn hobby. And yet, when we look around at each other, we know that we have known each other for so long. We remember what we all used to look like. Now, granted, we have all become better looking as we have aged, and that is true without exception. Either that or our eyesight is worse. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I look at you and I see the people that I once knew, the people that I've known for so many years, and I am grateful that you've all taken the time and made the effort to come to join us in the 36th family reunion of those of us who grew up in fantasy and so welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, we have done most of the items of business. We all know where the convention suite is, correct? And we will have, it'll be open most of the time. The programming will be primarily in the Cinema room, which is downstairs. And since our attendance has exceeded expectations, we'll hope to be able to pick everybody in. But better to exceed than to undershoot. But when it comes to, I'm trying to think, besides the welcome message and the guest of honor, is there anything else that's part of the official ceremony, or have I covered?
The chairman buys pictures.
The chairman will buy one, get one.
The chairman buys cars.
Buy cars, that's right. That's right, just call me over.
There is the ritual of self-abasement.
The ritual of self-abasement. Thank you for coming. That's all right. And it is great for me. I've never run a convention before in my life. Yes, I'm sorry. Can you make it? Oh, that's right. Spike has an announcement and talked to me about that before. So, Spike, your announcement, please. If you want to come up so you can be on the video here and be seen around the world.
No.
Spike says she declines. So, please, your announcement.
Cover your eyes a little bit behind Spike for the internet. Here, I'll put it out here. Yes.
You look at the program, there is one tasting. We now have a day and time for it. It is Saturday at 5:30.
5:30 Saturday, wine tasting, organized by Spike.
There will be short tastings, which will get the tasting room area. And we will have some of the wine on offer throughout the evening after that.
All right, you get a small taste of the wines you're showing off, and then we have the rest of the wines to get you drunk for the rest of the evening. All right, did I translate that correctly?
Please join me. It's wine from a very special winery in California. It's all one winery. We take wine. We'll be doing all the tastings of 5 other wines. So.
All right, 5 different wines from a particular winery in California.
I am currently time-challenged, but I think that we're gonna start tonight's treehouse tasting around 8 o'clock. But I want to mention this for everyone who is on tap, Treehouse 1 Brewery Madness on tap. So if you check in your treehouse that you tasted, you'll get the Brewery Madness thing for 2019 batch.
And you said at the time what that is?
I'm aiming for 8, but I'm time-challenged right now.
8-ish.
So,
And one way or another we'll make it happen, but at 8-ish.
that's tonight.
Jerry showed up a couple of weeks ago at my house and filled my refrigerator, my downstairs refrigerator with beer and exotic beers from various collections.
Yeah.
And so there will be a big beer tasting later this evening. We also have, well, we don't really have dinner in the concert, but we will have some more substantial than snack food items, both tonight and tomorrow night. Tonight, we have the regular concert suite and some area outside. Last night, we had a bit of a problem because the person next door to the concert suite was not part of the convention. And even though our conversation was at the conversational level, I could see that it was penetrating the door, and I couldn't blame her for being upset. However, she hasn't checked out. And the Steffens are now in this room. So we can make all the noise we want, and nobody will care because they will not complain. So are there any other announcements before we get to the important business of selecting the guest of honor?
I have one.
Yes, sir, Mr.
One
Hooper.
brief thing. Once again, I have ill-advisedly written a play for us to perform tomorrow evening as the last program item of the night, when hopefully everyone will be well and truly lubricated and not really mind what happens. I'm looking for 4 men and 1 woman.
1 women?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you have a strong voice and you feel like reading a funny Spanish play, come and see me. Otherwise, I'll be press ganging. And you should hide from me when you see me coming.
And we will be ordering out, take out your dinner. This does, the rear will probably be over the dinner. But I'm well known as a really great takeout provider. So
Yes.
once we get approval.
Right. I think our rehearsal dinners have been some of the best dinners at Corflu.
Yeah.
Slaves over that hot.
And so yes, there will be food provided or food that you can pay for. That will be part of joining the play, so do consider that.
And I think we'll start the rehearsal in the wine tasting.
All right, always a good idea. And Andy, check with me on the budget about the cost of that dinner. I may be able to help.
Oh, very nice.
So maybe a free meal if we can swing it. So far, I want you to know that yes.
You can finish that.
Right.
I have another announcement.
Right, so that you know, mostly thanks to Andy Hooper, this Corflu is still in the black. I know how terribly unfinished that is. But, hey, you know, it's my day job. What can you expect? All right, any other announcements? Jerry Sullivan, that's another announcement?
I would like to bring everyone's attention that at this Corflu, we have Billy Mary Burns for our fan guest at this year's World Con in Dublin. And they're right here.
And of course, Jerry himself is the TAP delegate.
I'm working a little bit on the program on some different stuff, and if you're going to be in Dublin and you're interested in being on a program, we'll be happy sometime this weekend to talk about it.
All right.
Yeah, I've got you on my calendar. Yes.
All right. So doubling down on conventions, we have World Con. Any other announcements? Any other contributions that people want to make at this point of Corflu? As usual, our official programming consists of this very brief opening ceremony on Friday night. Saturday will be our big programming day, and that is located in the cinema room downstairs. Our con suite is at 7:10, and thanks to the incredible performance of Kirk Phillips, we will be fed and watered and lubricated. Oh,
What kind of lube?
A variety of beers, wines, and a big bottle of tequila that my son bought in a military exchange for a discounted price. And it's for me about a 10-year supply of tequila. So there, I got some margarita mix, so there's at least that. Because we got somebody to organize a beer tasting. We got somebody to organize a wine tasting. We didn't get anybody to do a hard liquor tasting. But that is something to be corrected, no doubt. All right. So, anything else before we get to the moment of truth? Now, in most science fiction conventions, we pick the most famous, the biggest celebrity among our group, and we make that person the guest of honor so that the guest of honor will attract more people and hopefully more money to the convention coffers. But we are Corflu. Because we don't care. We do not care who you are. We do not care what you've done. We do not care what other accomplishments you have in the secular world. We only care that you're a fan. And in our group, all are equal. And so rather than find that celebrity, we pick our guest of honor by lot. Now, for those of you, is anybody not who wants to opt out? Has anybody not opted out yet? Anybody else going once, going twice? All right, so the rest of you are all in. Now it occurs to me that when it comes to picking this guest of honor, there is nobody among us more suited to this role than Frank Lunny, who pioneered the whole opt-out movement. So Frank, if you don't mind, we'll get you to pick our guest of honor for Corflu 36. And this is, by the way, in the magic box known as the Spirit of Corflu because it's got a bottle of correction fluid in it. So, Mr. Lonnie, please do the honor. And the winner is
Murray Moore.
He's done it. If Murray has done it, Murray is exempt. Sorry, I didn't get that. Our second choice winner.
Dan Steffen.
I've done it. Dan Steffen.
I've done it too.
Dan Steffen, you will do a fabulous job.
I've already done it.
You've already done it. Mr. Steffen is exempt. All right, Frank is doing a crummy job at this.
Jim Benford.
Jim. Well, Jim will discover when he comes back to the convention that he is the guest.
That means he accepts. He's not here. He accepts.
He accepts by default, because once you have registered, if you haven't told me you're out, you're in. So Jim Bedford, our guest of honor for Corflu 36. And from what I remember, I'm usually too stoned to remember the details of the opening ceremony, but have I missed anything that is traditionally part of our welcome? Going once, going twice, none?
I do have an announcement.
Yes, Mr. Phillips.
Share this all in one tab.
Yes. Our conference is so great, it deserves too many. All right, anything else? And Mr. Phillips, of course, is responsible. I've been extremely lucky. If you have a good time with this Corflu, I want you to know that the only thing I've really done is manage to find good people to shove off all the hard work onto. So by all means, compliment me. But know that it's my excellent delegating skills are responsible for me. All right. So, again, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all so much. And this begins the official Corflu 36. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Now, Jim not being here, he misses two things. Number one, all the opt-out money is given as an honorarium to the guest of honor, which is right at the moment. What did Elaine?
I have it right here.
And what is the amount?
$280.
Hey, I'm sorry. I will never get to
$280.
Michael, we've all been guests of honor, and none of us got a dime.
It wasn't my Corflu. By the way, I should also
all
add
Corflus from now on, right?
that's right. That I bought two of the Corflu shirts that I was selling. But Allison Scott of Fetish Clothing Emporium has also designed two things for us. Another Corflu shirt, which is print on demand, which means it continues to be available after the convention. The program book has a link to it. And Spike, this is it. This is one of Allison's. Good. And Spike, where are you? Spike is wearing the other thing that Allison Scott of Fetish Clothing Emporium did, a polo shirt with the Beatrice and Pierre Wall logo, suitable for wearing at any science fiction convention of any sort. And anybody who knows what those letters mean is probably somebody who actually wants going. If they have no idea what the letters mean, screw them.
Nah.
All right? So, I will also say, besides the $280 honorarium for the guest of honor, another privilege to our guest of honor. With this many people, it is altogether too difficult. If you get up, go to the bathroom, you lose your place. But our guest of honor will have a special privilege for the duration of the convention. Anytime our guest of honor chooses to sit someplace and wishes to remain there while going to the bathroom and getting another drink, they may do so because their seat will be protected by the awesome power of Dave. And this is also Allison Scott's Fetish Clothing Emporium. If you cannot live without having one of these. But Dave Kyle will protect Jim Bedford's seat wherever he chooses to be.
This way. Paparazzi, huh?
All right? And there you go. That, I believe, concludes the opening ceremonies of Corflu 36. So for now, please buy some more drinks at the bar. And when you are time for that, come up to the convention suite at 7:10 to enjoy our evening together. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, guys. Just finishing.